Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, so we are now we're live. Because Tracy is setting. Well, she's setting us a challenge. So I'm just going to wait for Charmain from Dolly Dimples to come on as well, and then sorry, the dog was just yawning. And then we will find out what the challenge is from Tracy. Very exciting stuff. So, right. So we'll just wait for Charmain and then we'll see if we can get all of this to work as we need to. We have been practicing. Didn't all go well, I'm not going to lie. And obviously, hi everyone. So I've got no idea how this challenge is going to go because I don't know what it's going to be. And yeah, so that should be fun. You know, hopefully few giggles. Who knows what's going to happen. Right, so I have set up the tablet next to me so I can try and keep an eye on comments as well, but I am going to primarily try and leave that to Tracy. Right, okay, so see, this is where you're gonna have to, I'm gonna have my go on this face just for a second because I've got to try and add Charmain on. I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. It says it's adding her. So hopefully it will work quite soon. So that I'm not here just on my own, waffling. The joys of technology. Go on, Facebook. Add on Charmain, and then she'll have to do the talking for a minute. Okay. So yeah, we don't really know what the challenge is going to be. Oh, it said she didn't answer me. Rude. Let's try again. So we'll just right, I'm struggling. Right. But we'll keep going. I did take a couple of goes when we was practicing as well. So I'll just keep trying until we add her on. So I hope you're all okay. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Start of another week. But I think we're doing all right, aren't we? We are all adapting to the new normal quite well, which is good. But again, you know, I know myself and Tracy and Charmain and Lynette and obviously all the other fab crafty people on here. And oh, here she is. Hello. I thought you were going to leave me to keep just chatting and rambling then.
What, like you don't know how to talk?
Whoa! I dropped it.
I did do that on purpose. I'm on Robbie's phone and it's just keeps freaking out. I got you on twice. It sent me the thing and then it just, I could hear you and I just had a freeze picture of you like this. Yeah, that's the one.
But that's how Facebook always freezes me. Always.
It's always either with a chin, me personally, a mouth open.
Well, be grateful then.
Lovely to have you on top of me.
You what, my love?
And lovely to have you on top of me.
Well, you know.
Oh dear. Right, I've got to try and position this. He's got one of them flap things on his phone that I can't remove.
Right.
So
I think what we need to do very, very soon is ask Tracy what the challenge is so we can put the cameras on our desks rather than carry on like this. Plan. Yeah?
I'm trying to attach it, yeah. What's the challenge, Tracy?
You carry on with that. Oh, I dropped it. Really did fall down. Tracy, I think we really need to quite soon before we descend into any more carnage. And she's stuck. There she is. Right.
Yeah, I paused it by pressing a button. Oh,
don't press buttons.
I think I'm just going to leave it kind of balanced in this thing because it's got a flap on it. And then...
Okay.
Hey, can you see my desk?
Right, the challenge is... are you ready? Do you want me to read it out?
Yeah, okay. Because I'm trying to get it on the a computer at the same time. Oh yeah, I'm there. I'm there. I'm
Okay.
there.
So the challenge is, sorry, I'm just looking on my tablet at the minute. A butterfly stamp, the middle of a toilet roll, a sentiment, coloured inks, black pen. You can use tags, MDF, card shapes, but the main focus is the butterfly and the sentiment.
Right. So a butterfly, a
Butterfly,
black pen.
middle of a toilet. Whoa. Can we just go back a second? Black pen. Black pen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what use is that to me? I'm a white pen. White pens. Not a black pen. Anyway,
And a white
sorry.
pen.
I need a white. Well, she hasn't put white pen, but I'm adding that on. So
You're being naughty.
a butterfly stamp. She can't cut me off. I started the live. A butterfly stamp. The middle of a toilet roll.
Stamp.
A middle of a toilet roll. It was recycled.
The middle of a toilet. There's nothing. There's nothing in the middle of the toilet roll. Is that a joke? Or does she mean an actual toilet roll?
In your vernacular, I would say. I mean, she means tube. Coloured inks, tags, MDF, card shapes, but has to focus on the butterfly.
So it has to be a butterfly.
You have to have a butterfly
roll.
stamp and a toilet roll tube and a sentiment. Right, okay.
The dirty one. Right, I better go find one.
Right. Let me turn this round.
Be right back.
Be right back. Have you actually got like a be right back sign or something? Have you?
Oh, I can do one.
Right. Okay. So are we allowed to just keep talking to each other while this is going on, or have you disappeared? She's disappeared.
No, I've got Lou. Not for wee wee. I need to go get Lou rolls out there. Like a scratter. I can't use my squash thingy with my tissue on it.
Right. Oh, I might have one because I think I've got the kids to bring down the recycling. Right, hang on, just a minute. Right, go. Right, I'm back. It was in the recycling. I've got it. Right. So I have that. Right. Okay. Now, I have no idea what's going to happen next. Have you got a plan? Oh, my life. Have you got a plan? Have you come up with ideas on your travels?
I'm out of breath from running to the loo and get rid of my beer. Right, okay. Loo rolls. Right. I've got a few loo rolls.
Right, I'm going to flatten that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten it. Okay. Right. What are you doing?
Oh, we could do like a book thing with tags, couldn't we?
Do you know, I've got a little stack. Well, I always have tags next to me, don't I? And I've got these little ones I actually bought at a boot sale last year. And I'm wondering if they'll fit in.
I've got some long skinny tags. No, this is like a blast from the past. I've had a kit on a Chanda, ages, a couple of years ago actually. I've got long ones. I've got long ones. I'm greedy. The textured ones.
There are no
words.
Yeah, so look, those little tags. So I could do like a little tag book in a little. Yeah, and that could be a case.
Yeah, we could do it like like the envelopes. But I have to keep standing up to see what you're doing. Like the envelope one that you put them together, and then the thing goes inside it like that. And we'll have to do some kind of seal on the bottom and maybe a wrap round or something. How many loo rolls you got?
One!
Oh, you need more than one to do that, or it's just going to be one, isn't it?
No, because I'm going to do multiple tags, right? So that's going to be, and that's going to be like a tag book, and then that's going to be like the book cover. Can you see that?
Yeah. I'm looking. I'm stood
up.
You see?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking? So what are you thinking?
I'm gonna Right, I want to cover inside it, but I'm not sticking my paintbrush in there. But I've got some spray gesso. Or you could just do it with spray. So I've got my paper. Because we want it to have a nice inside as well, not just look like it's a bog roll, don't we?
I think you're overthinking it, and I haven't got anything to spray. I'm going to spray in there. Right.
You just
shove
some colour inside it there. And I put that to one side. You know, like your inks?
I know, like my inks. Listen to yourself.
Yeah, you know, shove your inks inside the in a bit, because you're going to see a bit of it, aren't you?
Right.
That's what I'm going to do.
I'm going to start. I'm just going to go on here with my oxides. Look at that. That'll do.
I've got a white toilet tube now. You can actually get them with white toilet tubes, can't you? Or you're just going to decorate the whole thing.
Yeah. Getting straight on it.
No, I'm doing the messy first. Right, so I've got 3 tubes because I'm greedy. I've got 3 tubes.
Or you just don't put your recycling out.
No, because I actually do keep. Well, it comes once a week, you know. No, it isn't. It's once a fortnight.
Once a fortnight, yeah.
Down your end.
No, it's once a fortnight. Once a fortnight for recycling.
So, I've got 3 loo on, so now I need to do some kind of tag thing to inside it with a butterfly. My butterflies are really big. Oh no, I've got a little tiny one.
Butterfly. I don't know which butterflies to use actually. I don't know whether to use like me doodly ones or me more like pen and ink style ones. Yeah, so if you do that, sort of like a little tag book cover, that's gonna work.
Does it have to be a stamp? Because I've actually got paper.
It says a butterfly stamp. You know,
right,
and it's not like I just go around changing the rules to suit myself.
Hey, you having a white pen?
Not even sorry. Right. So, butterfly stamp. See, I ran away to get my loo roll, but I didn't think about the butterfly stamp. Right, she didn't say we're not allowed to use any other stamps, so I'll get them out.
What else did you say? Tracy, what else did you say? Bev, can you come down a bit towards the tag?
Where's the tag?
What's she going to do?
Yeah,
Kiss it?
What, like? Oh, hang on. Wait, see, I'm going to pull the bracket off now, aren't I? Is that a bit better?
Oh, closer.
Yeah.
Can't believe I'm playing with bog rolls with Bev.
Times have changed. Right, okay. Yeah.
Hey, did you
want me to read the list of instructions to you again?
Yeah, because I'm thick.
No, it's that bit's stuck. That bit's. Can do that. A butterfly stamp, middle of a toilet roll, a sentiment, coloured inks, black pen, and you can use tags, MDF, card shapes.
Right, I found a big butterfly. Because I've got like 4 big butterflies. I found a big butterfly. I found tags. I've actually got some you know, like your part done ones, but I won't use that because that's cheating. But there's no way
that is cheating, and I will call an inquiry.
The police, the crafting police. So I won't use that one. I'll show you it anyway. It's there, but I'll do something similar to that, I think. Or maybe not, because I ain't got that much time. So, can I add a bit of paper and stuff? Are we allowed extra paper?
Doesn't say.
Oh, well. Improvise.
Look, my tablet's having a bit of a turn and I can't see the comments. Hang on.
Well, you're doing inkies, so if I do paperies, you can do inkies and I can do paperies. There we go.
Oh yeah, keeping it real. So yeah, I've obviously got my doodly butterflies, but I've got little ones as well.
Oh,
so I've got those ones.
Yes, I am.
So I've got those, but I've also got these little ones.
Oh, I like them. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got that one on paper. That one with your finger on now at the bottom.
Yeah, it's a nice one, that one.
Yeah.
So I'm just...
Yeah, I like that one in your hand. That's gorgeous.
I drew that one.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause you're very good at it, my dear.
I drew it.
You drew it with your Drudy fingers.
With my Drudy
I've
thing.
I've got baby butterflies in with me flowers, so I could mix them, couldn't I? Because they'll fit on the tag then.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay. Guess what I have got though, Beth?
What have you? What? What have you got? I can't see.
I've got a Versiclair.
Did you steal that? You know, from however many hundreds of miles away you are from me. Oh dear. Right. Mine's still disappeared. You know, I don't know where it is.
I've got 3. Look.
Show off. Hoarding. You're not supposed. Hey, you're not supposed to hoard during this current crisis.
I know, but if I really needed to eat it, I could have that instead of the vegetables that I'm longing for.
You're longing for what? Do you not have any vegetables?
Yes, I do. I had Tracy drop me a vegetable parcel off at the wall. It was very kind.
Tracy's bringing you care packages.
She brought me a care package, you know, like I'm really in need of it. It's only because Robbie managed to get me a broccoli, and it was like he brought a bunch of flowers in. I went, ooh, happy post. So they're actually taking the mickey out of me, really.
The only place we could get broccoli from the other week, see, this conversation's taken a turn, isn't it? Was from a local farm shop, and it was £2.80 for a head of broccoli. I thought David was
not joking, right? I might be skint, but I pay a £5 for a broccoli at the moment.
See, and people say we've changed and we're boring. I don't know why. Right. I'm just stamping some of these, but let's talk craft a sec. I'm just stamping some of these butterflies on here because I think they're pretty.
I'm having a stand and craft so I can actually see what you're doing as you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to as well because my tablet's not working very.
Oh, don't you have device problems? Have you told everybody how we were having our device problems?
No, I said we'd had a few practices about doing the live together and all had gone particularly successfully. That's all I said. I didn't drop anyone in it or say anybody's stuff was useless or basically we're just rubbish and not very tech savvy at all.
We play with paper for a living.
I was going to say.
I mean, I hand draw things. I don't do them on gadgets. I have to transfer them onto gadgets, and that's a blooming mission.
Funnily enough, I was having a chat with someone at Chandler about this the other day because I was drawing something up and I was going to show them what it is, and they said, "Oh, just." They used a techie word. They said, "Just something it over," and I said, "Well, I can't. I haven't scanned it in." They were like, "What do you mean scanned it in?" And I said, "Well, I draw it with a pen and a piece of paper."
I know that it's like we're living in the dark ages or something, isn't it?
So yeah, I'm just putting.
Oh, that looks pretty. That's a pretty loo roll, that.
Absolutely. I was going to say, wait, you see, Waitrose will be doing them.
Get the copyrights on that. I hope everybody's okay in the chat there, because we're really neglecting you. I'm having a stand and craft. I think, Bev, are you doing the same? Because I'm looking at my phone, so I can see.
Yeah, so the thing is, the comments are sideways, so we can't really see them. Yeah. Right.
I do keep glancing at the computer screen, but there is a 2-second delay on that. It's so that we can't do any nasties, you know, like whap out our bottoms.
We have a 2-second delay. Never mind the computer. And that's it for it. And that's us on a good day. 2-second delay. Right. So I'm going to put. So I think I'm going to use the big doodle art one.
Yeah, pretty that.
Nice. And I'll use my VersaFine because I don't have 3 VersaFine Clairs.
I'll post you one. Next time I'm going to post it. But just remember who you got it from. No, we're losing it in no bags and things.
I've just honestly no idea where it's gone at all. Well, usually you can say, "Oh, maybe I left it such and such," or no, nothing. I've got nothing. Right, so I'm going to go for... Can everybody see what I'm doing?
Who cares? We're having fun.
I care, just because you're a callous meanie with your 3 vertifying clairs.
Oh dear.
Such a shellfish.
Yes, hello people. Have we actually got people there? We have, haven't we?
I have no idea. I'm just going to blast you out with my heat gun just for a sec.
Can we tell your tablet antics? Yes, go on. Lynette's in. Lynette's not been feeling too well. And she knows all about us trying to get this set up this morning and me being the problem. With my devices.
Yeah, but to be fair, mine did start acting up after as well, you know. So it's not all you. Most of it.
At least we got to see you in the field today.
Yeah. Yeah, we were practicing while I'm stood in a field. That was fun.
And it wasn't to get a better signal, was it?
No! Which, you know, does sometimes happen in the Shire.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not... But I don't always call myself a bumpkin. We prefer Shire folk or hobbit.
Have you got big furry feet?
Now you just
that looks
personal.
pretty.
Now you're just getting personal.
What are you using on that?
Inktense block.
The yellow. Oh, at the cool. Have you got the paints as well?
No. I've got that palette, and I've also got a little travel size one. And the reason I have a little travel size one that the kids have been using as well, the reason I have a little travel size one is because I was getting all my stuff ready for Chanda one day, and I couldn't find my Inktense blocks like anywhere. Very similar to the Versaclair. And I couldn't find them anywhere. So I quickly went online, well, Dave did, bless him, and bought me that little travel set. And obviously the minute it arrived, my big blocks showed up. It's like they know.
Right, what size is this? Have you measured your loo roll?
What for?
Well, to see how big they are.
No, as soon as I saw that there was those tags fitted in it, I was away. That was it. That's all I need to know. Size is a relative construct, my love.
Depends what we're talking about. If it's chocolate cakes, it's got to be big.
Thank God that's where you went.
I suddenly remembered that there's more.
What that we weren't having? What that we weren't having one of our private video chats, and you're allowed to say what you like.
Like in a field.
Right.
Okay. I think that was.
Tracy says she's resigning after this.
I'm not surprised. What a mission this morning. Poor Gail in admin. As well, being interrupted first thing in the morning. Oh, we can add Gail. No, you can't. I'm in bed.
Is that the one I missed?
Yeah, that was funny. That Ned says I can add Gail. He says no, you can't. I'm in bed.
Oh my
what you doing? What you doing on your phone? In bed. Right. Okay. I think I'm going somewhere.
What are you doing? Oh, that's pretty. Did you stamp that on paper?
No, originally, yeah, but it's the paper was originally done, with your inky potions and motions and things, and then some strong lines. But it's just paper.
So you've cheated?
No, I'm not.
I'm not. Cheater.
You're using ink. I'm using pen, and I'm using paper, and I'm going to add ink to it.
Whatever.
Because I can.
Whatever.
I'm not cheating.
Cheat.
No, you're doing your ink, and I'm doing my paper. Do you know some people do like paper, Anybody in there like paper? Please say no. Do you know what your loo roll's made of?
Cardboard?
Yeah, thick paper. Sounds like you're washing up.
I think Dave's got the microwave on. I think he's doing the kids' lunch.
Is he having anything nice?
I doubt it. Right, I think we need some little paint flicks on there.
Can't see butterfly. Can't see butterfly, but mixed screen. What? Oh, you might need to move your butterfly over. I don't know. Is that what that meant? Can't see.
No idea.
See butterfly, but mixed screen. Problem, children. Is she talking about us two? It's meant to be 2 screens. Ah.
I think we should just stay out of it. It's not like we know what's happening either. Right. So,
yeah.
Put some paint splats on there. Right. Oh, I've just thought of a cheeky way around the whole white pen thing. Right.
Yeah.
I do have. What's in a pen? What's in
ink.
A pen? Ink. And she says we can use ink.
Yeah, I've got that. That bleed-proof white, Dr. P.H. Martins. You could also use white gesso or white paint, can't you?
Yeah. See?
Did you actually say you could not use a white pen?
She didn't say I couldn't, but it wasn't on the list, and I think it was just, you know, Bev, I'm not going to put it on, and I think she knows full well I would use it anyway. You know, this is not her first rodeo.
The other thing is, she didn't put things like glue on it neither as well, so, you know, we've got to kind of use those, unless she's being really mean and giving you, like, that string challenge. Just string.
Just string.
And then, I know. I was like, well, I'm going to make a G-string.
Well, it depended on who you're making for. It depended on how much string you had, I suppose.
I did have a lot of string.
Oh, see, so I'd be good. Right.
Right. So, let's squash you that way. That's what I'm going to do. Now, how long does it take to decorate some loo rolls? If anybody wants sizes of this, it depends on the size of your loo roll or kitchen roll.
Yeah. And Charmaine cares enough to measure her loo roll. I do not.
Well, I didn't. I guesstimated it, but I didn't want to just ink it just in case it still remains looking like a loo roll.
Yeah, I do sort of wish I had covered mine a little bit with paper, but it's all right. It's distressed.
Mine's definitely distressed.
I'm distressed.
Well, I'm not surprised after this morning's outing. How many times?
Hours. Right, let's really get into it now, right? So we said we had some practices to do this Facebook Live. They were just...
27.
Did you count? Is that you actually saying for reals or just guessing? Honestly, we did so many. We did so many lives. We were literally on back and forth for hours. Hours.
It was like your go, my go, your go. Your go, my go, your go, my go. You try it. And if you try it again, but try it and stand on your head.
Yeah, don't. And then we changed it to land. So Bev need to move slightly left. See, on my screen, on mine, I'm barely on it. If I go any more left, is that better?
I think it depends if you can move the comments across. What was it? I was in bed too, though. Yeah, you were in bed, weren't you, when you started it? Right, so I want to meet you now.
Is that better? Somebody asked, tell me. Oh, I'm going to go rogue because Tracy says I'm not even allowed to discuss white pens. Right, for the person that asked about white pens, I also have a multitude of white pens. I use...
Yeah, I'd like to see how you use it, Bev, because then
would you, Charmaine? I will use my white pen.
I would love to see you use your white pen, because I don't think I've actually managed to catch you using it before.
Well, I don't use it a lot, you know. I do like to save it for special occasions. Sorry, dudes, I'm just cutting out at the minute. So I use a variety of white pens. Basically, if I see one, I buy one and whatever. And I will say this, everybody, and including me, that struggles with a white pen usually struggles because they're not using it on a completely dry surface. Your surface has to be completely dry. So if you're using acrylic paint or whatever. Say you like your
Yep.
Dilutions paint or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't have to be touch dry. It has to be like totally dry. So go, basically leave it overnight at least. Even if it's touch dry, leave it. Lynette's
That'll be
using her loo roll
a
as
little
a
bit
stamp.
like what?
Lynette's just put a comment on. I'm using my loo roll as a stamp. Oh, we should have just waited until, you know, Lynette could do it, because I bet she's better than us.
Yeah, she's just going to show off now because she's behind the scenes. She's running around. She's grabbing all the bits. She's getting all the tips from us, do. We got you, sus. You're really Paula. She's
just shirking. Just shirking. What it is?
We'll call her sick note.
Do you think this is one of these? Hey, I think though. Do you think this is one of these things where people say, "Oh, they're joking now, but I bet you they hate each other in real life"? Because we do. No, we don't.
We're horrible. We ring each other up and say, "I don't like you.
I don't like you.
You're not
Never liked you.
You're not in my gang again, and I'm going to tell on you."
Right. Okay. So white pen. Where is my white pen? You what?
Do you want to borrow one of mine?
Oh, go on then. Pass it across.
Okay, hang on. You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Cheers, lovely. Marvellous. Look at that. Smooth, I tell you. Right. I'm just going to add on. Some little
making a drink now?
No, I'm swooshing my white dilution spray.
All right.
Because it's the quickest way to add like paint splats on, white splats on. Because I just take the tube out and do white splats like that. And there you go. White splattiness. Boom.
Oh, pretty.
You see?
I suppose that makes your fingers getting all mucky when you do that. Shall I put some splats on my bog roll?
That is my bog roll. Sorry, my toilet paper.
Isn't it?
My toilet paper inner tube. Sorry.
Okay.
For those of a more delicate disposition.
My circle punches are downstairs. I'm not going downstairs for it. Oh, I'll do it old-fashioned style.
Right.
There we go.
I'm going to need some other colours now, actually. I don't just want the white. So, again, I'll grab
You ever used to use those Secura ones, Secura jelly rolls, and you used to have to play with the ball to get it to work, and you'd got like bits mixed with it. We did. They have two balls, and you have to kind of play with it, because when they've got the two balls together, if you draw on some waxy stuff and it picks it up, it brings it into the second ball and gets lodged in. So you've got to play with the ball. Oh my goodness.
I really don't think I can take part in this conversation anymore. I just don't think I can.
The balls of the pen.
Oh God.
I've done a circle at the wrong end that I didn't spray. Oh.
Right.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Anyway, to go back ages and ages, before Charmaine joined in and lowered the tone, I was saying, you know, happy Monday, guys, and I hope you're all right and all that sort of thing. And how much fun we're having keeping the group going. Listen to her, she's going to snort in a minute. That is going to turn into a snort laugh. I can feel it. Right. So I'm going to go in all my life and add in some white pen accents with the white ink that is in my pen. Because, you know, white pens have white ink in them. Oh, God, she's still going.
They do have two balls.
Oh my life. Oh. Have you finished?
Yeah.
What?
No, I haven't finished my paste. I'm still playing with my bog roll.
No, I meant finish the snort laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to use some, what do they call it? I'd like to put some glossy accents on this.
I
But
was
it takes
thinking some
ages to
glossy
dry.
accent. Yeah.
A clearing pad. What's it called?
That's a mark.
A clearing bottom powder. Yeah. A clearing bottom powder. That's quicker. I've even got one of them Dover. You know them Dover things?
Oh, yeah. See, I ordered them, but they haven't come in yet.
Yeah. Oh, well, I've had it for a while, but you can do it, but you can't you?
Yeah.
One of them. I've got one of them.
Cool, small.
Yeah. Well, they used to do, somebody else used to do one. I got one years ago by somebody else, so it ain't new, is it?
Oh, way back when. Yeah, but this is the thing. You and me, for want of a better description, we've been around long enough that we've seen everything come and go twice.
Yeah, well, we forget about things, don't we? And different brands want their own things. Right, so I use my bit of paper. So,
What do you mean, like us with our
so,
different butterflies?
yeah. Yeah. Yours any better than mine?
Well, obviously.
Mine's bigger than yours.
I do not.
I've got my
Oh,
clear
I
on,
like
love.
that.
Yeah.
I'm quite
And I
chuffed with that.
think, yeah, mine looks kind of shiny just with the clear on, but I can't leave that. It does. That looks really, really pretty. But you didn't think of stamping a butterfly on a bog roll, did you? Sorry for those out there that don't like the word bog roll.
She doesn't know any others.
Well, when you tell me to craft with it, it's a bog roll. That's quicker
paper
than
in a tube.
I thought she was actually having a laugh at first, saying the inside of a toilet tube, because there isn't an inside of a toilet tube. That is nothing, isn't it? Right, heat gun. Sorry, I've only got my loud one. Just like me.
Oh, Tracy's getting. Oh, your personal challenges are going to hurt next time. That's a bit vicious,
Oh.
isn't it?
How could there be any worse than just string?
I don't know. It's a bit harsh, like. Right. So, do you know what I'm going to add on to me thing?
Yeah, I like that.
Right, so I'm going to put...
What you said, Lynette Jasper did that earlier. It didn't work.
I think that's an attempt at shutting us up.
You get a word in either. Yeah, well, we did mention this, didn't we?
Yeah.
In fact, you mentioned it because you're nicer than me, and you did actually say that we must calm ourselves down so that Lynette would actually get the word in edgeways, and she did say she could hold her own.
She did. Because I said because I was identifying that Lynette's nicer than we are. And more I do believe I used the phrase ladylike and was completely rebuffed.
We said no, she can play down and dirty with the boys too, but not in that, not in a bad way. You know what I mean? No. She can hold her own, and I'm not going back to the pen situation.
No, I'm hoping you don't.
We love you, Lynette. Shut your
Lynette's totally doing the next one. I'm not sure I like them. I'm not sure I like them. Butterfly? No, I've put sequins on. I think I'm going to take them off.
Yeah.
I don't like them. What do you think?
No, I don't need them. Not as Lynette.
Take them off. Let the glue dry. It'll be fine. No, it was a good idea.
Draw a swirly on that. Do you delete?
I should have. I actually meant to. This is the problem with me a lot of time. I do this on telly loads of time. I have an intention of what I'm going to do, and then I get carried away, and then I'm like, oh, bum, I forgot to do that, or whatever. So, just gonna...
You change your mind like 50 times.
Yeah, but the problem is, because I've changed my mind, I forget what I was actually intending to do, which would have worked.
Is that?
So there we are. Right. I did get out as well, because she didn't veto other stamps. She just said it had to be the main focus of the butterfly. Well, that is definitely the main focus of the butterfly, isn't it? So
yes.
I'm going to get some of these stitchy borders, because I think that's going to work better.
Yeah, definitely. You can't beat a good stitchy border.
A good stitchy border? Well, I can't beat a good stitchy border because I can't use a blooming sewing machine. So
that's why I put some in, because so many people said they couldn't even draw stitch lines.
No.
I think what it is a lot of people are that fussy that they have to get the lines neat and perfect. And that was me when I was sewing. And then I got to the point of a certain age, which was probably about 12, and went, heck, I can do what I like. But I need something to clean that with, or else it's going to get messed up. I'm sorry if you can hear me beepies, but
they are well loud.
I know my phone's been really noisy. I just forgot to turn that off. I'm just hoping to goodness nobody actually rings Robbie's, because I don't know if I did it on the thing. There, I can put mine on Do Not Disturb. See that? Tissue. Tissue.
Right. Now, I'm going to do something else. I don't know.
See, I actually do use like a squished glue roll to clean up with, and it looks quite pretty as it is, but it's actually got some stuff on it. Right, so that's my butterfly. I've colour tinted the back.
Well, let me stand up. Have a look.
Stick that on there. So, you see that?
Oh yeah, that's almost
and
good.
Then I've just put the ink. And then there's my bog roll, and that's going to go in there. I've got to put some ink in there. Oh.
Nice.
Are we giving these? Are we giving these away to someone a lucky person?
A most blessed individual.
Can have our loo roll.
Right, I'm going to start. Now I've done the loo roll. I think you're right. I think I am going to have to seal one end, because otherwise that's going to be silly, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's got to be sealed somehow.
But this is the thing, you know how you were saying about liking paper and whatever? Because you're a paper person, you're used to having to cut it and fold it and do things with it. No.
Yeah.
No. So I'm just going to put a bit of tape on that one. I'm going to seal it on that end, like that. Just open that up a little bit more. And then...
What you do? Are you going to do it with tape? I was going to do some paper, but I've got some of this stuff. What do they call it?
No idea.
Washi tape. Yeah?
No, I've sealed mine like inside with red tape.
Oh, yeah?
So it's just like a little pocket.
Oh, I like yours. In fact, I think you should send me that.
Whilst you have been here lording over your multitude of ink pads, I think not.
You've been working.
So I'm going to ink up some of these tags so that they match. And then that'll be good for a little tag book, won't it?
Yeah.
3 or 5? Three or 5? 3? Yeah, 3.
You could get a few in there, couldn't you?
I'm thinking if I do 3, and then whoever the lucky soul we give it to, if they want to put like photos or something on it, that'll be enough room. Yeah. Whereas if I do 5, you might be short on space.
Good point.
So How long do your lives normally last?
One of them like on 2 hours. But
2
normally I try
hours?
to do less. Yeah, but normally I try to do less than an hour. But then I'm not very fast at colouring in. And as you know, I talk a lot.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
And I get distracted by trying to read the comments as well. And I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, I do
so
that.
Sometimes my eyes, the words actually jump about like there's ants on a page. It's weird because I've got a football shaped tie and a rugby shaped tie. I know that sounds really odd. And
Sounds
the first
genuinely
time I was told
terrifying, to be
that,
fair.
I was looking in the mirror thinking, what? But my actual eyeball, and that's what does that. I think that's going to be going there. But yeah, are we on a time limit? I think. Are we on a time limit? It's usually about an hour. How long have we been on?
Well, it's 10 to 2.
10 to 2, yeah, but what time did we get on?
Well, you were blooming ages. I'd say we're running at about 40 minutes, I think. Ish.
And have we still got people actually watching us? Yes.
Apparently so. Apparently so. It's just folk on their lunch break with no better to do, really.
I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. It's not particularly straight. It's not particularly neat, but
yeah. But like I said, this is a challenge, darling. It's not like we're doing our, where we'd normally take time or whatever. Not that I ever really do. I am it's got to get done reasonably quickly sort of human. Before the next idea takes over. Yeah. Which it doesn't always.
I'm thinking, how long has it taken me to cover a loo roll and stamp and cut out and ink up a butterfly? I couldn't do that 5-minute crafting thing, could I? I suppose.
Me neither. Me neither, Doc. Right, I'm going to do some proper serious crafty chat for a second. I will say a lot of people at the minute are suffering with a lack of mojo. Do you know what I mean? Crafty mojo. The enthusiasm to get in there and actually blooming make anything or even start anything or whatever. Because you feel like you've got nothing going on. We all get that. All of us get it.
That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, right? But I will say this is where, Lynette will tell you as well, tags are immense because you can get some little tags or big tags or whatever. Grab yourself a little tag, grab a couple of bits of your stash. Don't think about what you're getting, just grab a few bits or whatever and start messing with it. Because creativity isn't something you can use up. The more you use, the more you have. Because as you're doing something, a new idea will get generated and you just have fun with it. So grab some tags and do something if you feel like I want to craft, but I've got nothing coming to mind. Tags or loo rolls.
And if you've not got an empty one, you could always take your loo roll off and have your loo roll.
Yeah, what you can do is say, right, well, first of all, I'm going to have a game where I'm going to pretend to be the Andrex puppy. And then you can decorate the inner tube. Sorted.
Can you imagine the kids going into the bathroom and you know that the rule of the toilet roll has to go on either this way or that way, and they go in and it's all floppy and there's no tube inside it because you've nicked it for your crafty tags?
I see no issue with that. And just so you know, there is a proper and a wrong way to do which way it goes over. It goes over. It doesn't go under. It actually is supposed to go over.
That's under. Do you know what really pleases me about it?
Go on.
When somebody has actually put the toilet roll on the toilet roll holder and not like brought it in and balanced it on the side or on the sink or on the toilet basin or left it on the floor. They've actually put it on the toilet roll holder.
I wouldn't know that for you.
And not left the empty one. Where's my silly going? glue. Silicon
Oh, see, that's a
glue.
good idea.
Silicon glue. Where are
And
you?
Maria Grimshaw's gone. It's a wonder they're not making Christmas crackers. That'd have been a good idea.
It's not bloody Christmas.
Do butterfly Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas crackers with bog rolls. Now, you see, simple folk like ourselves would normally come up with these ideas. But no, we
No.
forgot about Christmas because it's sunny outside. And I can't find anything good.
Mumbling. Right. So, to my tags that are going to go inside, that are going to create the mini book, I've put some templates on there. I've inked through one of my Inkable Big ones, just to create a little bit of texture on there. Okay.
Yeah,
so that
looks good.
So that's pretty cool. So I'm just going to add on some stamps now. What are you doing now? Let me just have a lean up. You're not even there.
I'm here. I'm looking for glue. My silly glue just like vanished. I've got all sorts of stuff on my table, but not what I want. Like my marbles. Anybody found my marbles?
Dude, you didn't have any to start with.
Ah, fair point.
There were no marbles to lose. They was gone.
How can I lose tubes of silicon glue? Oh my goodness, I've just found a lot of butterflies.
You found another butterfly?
I found loads. Look, you know these part-done projects?
Yeah.
Look, I've got loads of them. Look at these little beggars. This is, you know, when you prep for a chanda and you've got loads and you think that you're going to have all the time in the world to actually demo it all.
Yeah, but you don't.
That's stuff that I've come back with.
In fairness, my prep boards are looking really sort of worn down at the minute. That's another thing you can do if you're suffering from mojo. Hang on, I'm just going to get one of these to show you. If you think, because I know it's something that a lot of people are going through at the minute, and in fairness, you could argue we have it as well, but it's the urgency that we have to do lives like this, that we have to crack on with something. But prep boards are lots of fun. So I don't know if you've seen these before that I do. This is just a piece of wood with a non-stick craft sheet stuck to it, and one of the heat-proof ones. And what I do is I've got two of these. In this one, I stick elements on, so dragonflies, butterflies, all that sort of thing, that I might want to add on. And it's a good place so I can add on my glossy accent. So if I want to use them for an embellishment, I can just add them on at some point. And then I also have this one, and like I say, they're a bit empty at the minute, that I do my sentiments and stuff on. So that if I'm crafting, if I do get some of my mojo back, see that one's got some red tape on it, I'll have to get rid of it. And whatever, you know, all my sentiments are ready and what have you. So, you know, again, if you're suffering from a bit of mojo, get some of your sentiment stamps out, or some of your, you know, stamps that you like to cut out in colour and use glossy accents with to create like 3D embellishments, and make some prep boards. Because then as well, when you know, your creativity is going, you're all ready to go. Sorry, Charmaine, your turn.
I do them. No, you're all right. I do them on, you know, them plastic sheets, but Polly Pockets.
Yeah.
I do them on Polly Pockets, but that's a good idea. That on a piece.
They're flexible. I would bend everything and break it. That's why I stick my sheets.
No, I put card. I put cards in it, but that's a good idea. I'll have to see if I can nick some wood off of them. Right, I couldn't find my silicone glue.
Well, the reason I do it is because that way I can even put like the 3D foam on, stick them all down. Boom.
Yeah.
Done. Yeah, so that's just, you know, again, if your mojo's suffering and you think, she said make a tag, and I haven't even got anything coming for that. Again, we get it, we totally understand. Then do some prep boards and have some fun that way. Because at least you're making something. You
I
know.
quite like stamping and colouring in the same sort of colour kit. And then you find that stamp will actually mix together with it. What I've just found after I put foam pads on.
We used to have a lady on our DT, she was absolutely fabulous. And what she'd do is she'd get the stamp she wanted to use and 3 ink pads. And then she would basically challenge herself to make at least 3 cards with what she got out.
Yeah.
So that's another good thing to do.
I do my little tag thing. You know these ledger pages. Can you see this?
Oh, that's pretty.
These are my little ledger pages. So it's a die, and I make these up. And because they're only small, even though the stamps that I've used in it, they're just little bits. And that's what I do when this one's ready to colour in. But I do these, and that gets me more joy going. Just small pieces. I find that small pieces, it's not a big project. It's not too daunting. Now I'm looking for some words.
Right.
There we go.
So, it's one of those things. I could keep going with these tags. They're lovely though. I could keep going with these tags.
I like
but in fairness, I want to leave them because that way then the person that gets them can add
they
on
can decorate them.
their own things. Yeah.
I've not even done a tag yet, but then I can do that one quick, can't I?
I'm just gonna do some ribbon. What you got planned
I've
for the
not
rest
used.
of the day?
I thought you said rub-on.
Rub-ons?
And I said not.
No.
Yeah, I've not
Ribbon.
used them for ages. Have you got some rub-ons?
No. They were, again, like I was saying about me, you've been around long enough to see everything come and go twice. I mean, they were a massive thing, weren't they? When scrapbooking was really starting to take off.
When I first started crafting, when I was a wee girl, before we had all the stuff that we've got now, it was the letter set ones with the, the basic font.
Yeah, they were good.
I used to use. Yeah, I've still got some somewhere, and I used to use pressed flowers, acetate from the overhead projector because my granny used to teach nurses.
Yeah.
And the overhead projector pens, which ended up being those. What do they call them now? Like peel-off markers and things like that, and they call them fine liners and that.
The identity pens were good for that as well.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
I love those.
But these were the overhead projector pens, and I'm thinking, gee, they've been going years. This stuff. Just wiggle on this one. And I would.
Charmain, they've said, can you move yours to the right a little bit, please?
My right.
Yeah, you see where basically the point of your scissors are? Go towards there.
Yep. Go towards your scissors. Thank you for keeping up with the comments.
I don't think I'm doing.
Thank you, people. Thank you, people who are in there. I'm presuming you're all chatting to yourself because we're not. Well, we're trying not to be ignorant, and Bev's doing absolutely wonderful by actually telling you crafty things.
I haven't given you much of a chance, though, to be fair.
And I'm just like, what's it called? I ain't got a clue where half my stuff is. My stash is just like. See, normally when we do a Facebook Live, we have a little bit of an before I put them. We have a little bit of an idea what we're going to do.
Yeah, not much, but a little.
Yeah, and we might do a little bit of prepping. So, where's my room? Right, for anybody who's just joined, we didn't get. What am I going to do?
No, there was no forewarning. So what I'm just doing, while Charmain's still going, is I've got a smaller version of that doodly tag, the doodly butterfly that I've added on the front. So what I'm doing is I'm just adding the smaller version, just in a toning colour that I use for the background, onto the tags, because that way it all sorts of ties in and looks like it was on purpose. So we've got little butterflies on the bottom there. Okay.
Think, that's a good word for me, isn't it? Think. I'm just using some of that, what's it called? Washi tape, just as added little flaps.
Sorry. Right. That's you. That's your influence. I would never normally laugh at this while, you know, the viewing public are around. That's you. Right. I think I am done. I might add some glossy accents on and leave that
Well,
to
you've
dry.
got time because I still haven't got my tag up right there. Right, so I've got my box all decorated with a butterfly, and all I've got to do is my tags, but I will put silicone glue under there because my ink wasn't dry, but you get the general idea of that. But I would rather like a couple more of them glued to each other so that it was more like a booklet thing.
Yeah.
But can I quickly do my tag then?
Yeah,
you can
go
stick
for
your
it.
glossy accents on.
I'll put my glossy accents on.
Right, so what did I do with my tag? There's my tag. There's a tag. I'll probably do 2 at once, so I'll just cut these down.
Oh, Lynette's showing us up. She's doing an MDF tag. I don't think I have one.
I've got some MDF tags.
I've got loads of MDF tags.
Squeeze in the toilet roll. Have you got MDF tags that fit in her loo roll? Or is she going to stick the loo roll on top of her MDF tags?
Well, she said she used the loo roll for stamping, didn't she?
Don't know, maybe she's got a ginormous roll.
Yeah, that's true. She might have used, you know, she might have one of those massive ones that they have in, like, you know.
Oh, like the blue roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the blue roll. Right, 3 tags. I've got 3 tags and an ink. So I'm going to use broken china. What other colour shall I use with it?
Hang on, let me have a look. I don't know. What are the colours?
See?
Have you got a dusty Concord?
Sounds like a disease. Yes, I should have. Dusty Concord. Come on. Peeled paint. Tumbled glass. Apple. Ooh.
Oh, just so you know, Lynette's finished as well.
Ah, show off. See, I told you things. I don't do things fast. I don't do anything fast at all. It's not in my nature. Oh, apart from when I get giddy, I talk really fast.
You talk really fast anyway. You're like me. You talk really fast.
What colour did Jasmine get?
Dusty Concord, purple.
Heavy marbles.
Oh dear.
Got it. Right. Just those 2.
What about? Because obviously you've got some pinks in there. What about What have you got in the reds?
Crackled apple.
I think candied apple's going to be too red in it.
Yeah. Cheers. Hang on. I think I've got one that's a lipsticky one. If I find it. I've got coral.
Oh, that would be nice.
Right, go with them.
Abandoned coral. Yeah.
Got a mess.
It is cool how we've gone for like opposite sides of the colour wheel in a way. Because I mean, you've got,
I know. I love it.
yeah.
I'd have gone lime green and turquoise until you got that green out. And then we'd have gone.
So I added in an extra challenge for you. Marvellous.
Did you?
Well, yeah, if that was the colour you were planning to use and you had to change, yeah.
No, it would be my go-to, like turquoise, lime green, and pink sort of thing. That'd be my go-to.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, my go-to is pink and purple, but I went to that.
Oh, we did swapsies. Oh God, love her.
Very, very strange.
How we doing on the challenge, Tracer?
In fairness, I think she's resigned and given up on us.
I'd have done that on day one, wouldn't you?
I think she's done very well. In fairness, the fact she survived, I'm going to put some white pen on my tags while I'm waiting. All them blooming trials to do this live this morning would indicate she is made of pretty tough stuff. She isn't going to abandon us soon at all.
Oh, we were at the point of saying,
no,
stuff it.
But I will say this: in our attempt to come up with many a plan B, I won't use all the words Charmaine used, but she did say she got to about plan F. And whatever, we did come up with some really good ideas for future lives, didn't we? So
we did, yeah. So it was obviously meant to happen.
So we've got some really good ideas to move forward with. So that's good news.
Right, okay, I've got that on. I'm going to spray it with water. Where's my water? There's my water. Oh, it's got my water. I'm not doing no flicking, just some spray. Right, need to compose myself.
Are you capable?
Nope.
Oh dear. I get a feeling if we stayed on here like a really long time, it would degenerate quite quickly into madness. You know, and not the good kind, the bad kind.
I was just thinking, we're lucky that it stayed as, what's the word for it?
No idea.
No, neither have I. Stayed as clean as it has.
If you'd have been left to your own devices.
I'd have been crying. Right, I'm just going to take a damp sponge and just pull a little bit out.
Sponge.
Well, I say sponge, it's not. It's a piece of cloth.
When my little one was littler than she is now, she used to call it a sponge. I need a new sponge.
I couldn't say ornament. Don't know why. I just could not say ornament.
My sister Sam can't say coronary. She goes coronary. We were talking about this with Leonie one day. There was a word she can't say, but I can't remember what it was now.
I say the wrong words in the wrong context all the time. And then once I've got a word in my head, I'm thinking, it's not that, it's something else. And because I've got that in my head, I can't get another word in my head. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, what we said. Good luck in all you do. May your future bloom and flourish. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it?
That's very.
You still?
You know. What's the word?
Yeah. Was that?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Was that yours?
Yeah, I think that was me actually.
What's it? I thought it was mine then. Oh, I've got things dropping around me. I want a block. Block.
White pen.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll do that too.
Oh, where did you go? Go back again.
I was whispering. All right.
Oh, that's dangerous. Kelly has put on, how about a late night uncensored challenge? We would be kicked off Facebook.
Is that like after 9 o'clock and you're allowed to say
No,
boobies,
don't
bum
say
bums
it.
and willies?
Honestly, we would be taken off Facebook. We would be removed from all television shopping. And that would be it. We'd be done.
These people used to be. Just shove a flower in.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, we knew them. Yeah. I mean, some people do get stuck for something to do late at night, don't you? Especially if you're
Yeah.
on your own. 'Cause I know that at night time, that was it. When I used to be on my own, I used to struggle. Now I'm with somebody, I struggle.
But on a related topic, if you are by yourself, or even if you're not, like Charmaine says, you are struggling, hop on the group, say, hello, I'm struggling. Does anyone want to chat?
Or get Tracy to give you a challenge. You don't have to do a video. You can just get a challenge and then you stick up whatever your challenge is in the group for us to have a look. Challenge accepted.
Which again, also a great idea if you're suffering from a bit of mojo loss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tracy to set you a challenge. She won't set you mean ones like me and Charmaine are getting next. She'll do you nice ones, I'm sure.
I've actually enjoyed playing with the toilet roll.
No, I'm more worried about what challenges we're getting after this. I get the feeling we're about to be punished.
I get a feeling. Woo! Tonight's gonna be a good night. Oh, are you getting scared?
I haven't put a sentiment on.
Well, I thought that was something that you said we have to do.
Yeah, I kind of did. Right. Right, piece of card. It's all right. It's all okay. I'm going to use... I've got these
cheating?
really cool... You what?
You're making me rush. You're making me rush and you've not even done it.
Show up at your face. So I've got these really small sentiments which are fab.
What's the matter, you?
Hey.
Shut up at your face.
I'm going to use one of these in a really small...
Oh, you know what I want?
I'm going to do better. I'm going to do even better. I'm not even going to have to stamp anything. Because this I am going to cheat. I'm going to go to one of my prep boards that I was showing you. Oh, that fell down. Yeah. I'm going to take...
Batman! Why are you singing Batman tunes?
I don't know. It just sort of came out.
I couldn't be bothered to root for my stencils, but I have got mesh on the table, so I'm using that.
Right. Live, learn, create. Boom. I'm still finished.
Show off. Oh, dear.
So Caroline's just put, Bev, you remembered. I get the feeling somebody was setting me up then.
You remembered what?
The sentiments. I get the feeling I was being hung out to dry. Right. I haven't used a black pen. So did we have to use all the things on the thing? Or was it those things we could use? Because obviously I haven't used MDF. So if we had to use that, I'm knackered anyway.
Oh, All right. Well, have you got some MDF?
I don't know, but I reckon this is something we should have clarified about an hour ago.
Yeah. Yes. Can we find out, please? Please, Tracy, or anybody who's in there, what were the rules again? Because
did we have to use everything on the list, or was that the list that we were allowed to work from?
But we had to make sure the focal piece was butterflies.
Which
and we
is?
Had to make sure, yeah, and we had to use bog roll, loo roll for posh ladies. As you can gather, I'm not posh.
Oh, I'm so glad you cleared that up. I was in doubt. So, we've got no.
Sentiment. Yeah, nice
Yeah, we've got a
sentiment.
sentiment, and we've got the big butterfly, and we've used the toilet roll winner. So yeah, that's got to be it, surely.
Is that it? Was there
What's the rules?
no, was there
There
rules?
was some rules.
Yeah. Yes, there was rules.
rules. Where does everyone
Yeah, 'cause we
live?
didn't know what we were
I
doing.
am in Warwickshire, the Shire, and Charmaine is somewhere else.
Lancashire.
Lancashire.
Or Mars.
A different Shire, but a Shire nonetheless. Yes, where are you guys? Simone's in Derby, Debbie's in Portsmouth, Lynette's in Lancashire. Yeah, you're all in Lancashire. I think you both deserve a large glass of wine. In fairness, she's fine. She was drinking Jack Daniels out the bottle at 9 o'clock this morning.
It was a joke. When I was testing my video live thing and we were trying to get on with each other, I picked up a bottle of Jack Daniels and held it and went on live as if I was drinking. Because we were losing the will to live.
Honestly, I mean, fairness, that wasn't at 9 o'clock. That was about 11. We were about 2 hours in to trying to get it to work.
I don't think it makes any difference. It was certainly before 1 o'clock.
Oh, sorry, Steve. I didn't mean you're all in Lancashire. I meant like Lynette and Tracy and Charmaine and that. I meant they're all up there. Them ones. I've just put my hand on that and it's got glossy accents on it. Just turn.
Oh, that's so frustrating, isn't it?
Like proper, like hand splat. I'm sure it'll be fine. Gail, you're in Plymouth. I went to uni in Plymouth. I did indeed. So, yeah, I've just turned mine round just to sort of prove I'm still here. In case you can't hear me. Which I don't. Yeah, there was a black pen on the list, Maria. I remember it. I'm just wondering, do we have to use it? Or was it an option?
Don't know. Has she said yet?
I don't know.
You two have been more creative than I. I don't believe you, Lynette. I think you've
I don't either. Tell you what, she's trying to lull us into a false sense of security. And I don't believe
so we finished our pieces.
Yeah, right. I'm just adding on some black stitching. Here.
Now I'm sat down now, so forget those two. What about me? Can you imagine trying to keep them under control? I need a medal. You're giggling.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got 5 minutes with his phone and he wants it back. Okay, don't swear. Well, I've got 2 tags done. That's me, so puts a time limit on it. Right, so what I'm going to do with mine is I'm going to put some silicone glue under there when that ink has dried and glue that down. And I've got 2 tags and I will go around it with some white pen and a little bit of black pen just to be on the safe side, and I'll put some ink on the back side as well because it looks hideous. And some ribbon in it. And that's
I was good. I did ink up the back just in case. And the back.
Lovely. So
is that us done then, babe?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Have we decided on a parcel that's going to get these?
I'm leaving that one to Tracy, to be honest, I think.
Yeah, Tracy, you have to pick somebody in the group.
Tracy is on the selection committee for that one.
Yeah. We've done the challenge. So I will say goodbye before I get shot from the other house.
Right. Okay. So is that us? Are we really done and we're really going?
Yeah.
Okay then. Thank you so much, everybody.
We put pictures up of what we've done.
You've done really well to stay with us till this point.
I can't believe it. I've just noticed there's 32 people still watching. Bless you all.
I know. Thank you so much. Right, Charmaine, say goodbye because we're going.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.